Can I fix Tottenham Hotspurs? They're currently 14th in the league and one place below Manchester United, which might put things into perspective to how bad their season has been. 27 points from 24 games played, very underwhelming, but you can argue it's because of the injuries, which is why I'm going to be fixing Tottenham this season, starting from the point of the season where they are in real life, so 14th. So we have to try to not get relegated before the end of the season, and they are actually in the FA Cup still, Carabao Cup, and the Europa League. So let's hope. It will have to have been knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Liverpool, but in this series they are still in the semi-final. Maybe we can turn things around, and let's check out the team. This is how the team is looking like. You might look at it and be like, it's a terrible team, but where's the injuries? Until you go to the reserves where I put all of the players. Odobert, Van der Ven, Udogie, Danso, Vicario, Madison, Dragosin, Johnson, Werner, Solanke. The whole first team is out injured. This might be the worst injury crisis I've seen ever in this game in any takeover. We have a 74 rated keeper in the Premier League. We have a 76 rated left back, 76 rated 31 no pace Ben Davies at the back. Thankfully, Romero is still here. Son is there, but he's getting old as well. And Kulusevski is probably a star player. But the bench is absolutely horrendous. We have a 62 rated player on the bench, a 59 rated player on the bench, a 60 rated player on the bench. Oh my god, this team needs improvement. And the first order of business is signing probably a left back. Because once these players start coming back from injury, the team will look pretty good at the back. But we need a proper left back, I think, because Reguilon and Jed Spence will not cut it. A dog is not coming back from injury soon. Maybe he is actually. I'm not quite sure what we need. Let's just see what money we have. Luckily, we have enough money to sign Boubacar Kamara to be our central defensive midfielder for the rest, or maybe even the takeover, unless he gets injured or something bad happens. But he's going to be that first team defensive midfielder, replace Bizuma, and give him the squad depth. Not replace him fully, but just to put him on the bench, and that will give us more squad depth immediately. Because I don't want to have a 60-rated centre defensive midfielder on the bench in case something happens. Where is he? Wait, that's gonna happen at the end of the season. Oh no, we're on February. That's right. We are in February, we're not in January. So we have to deal with these injuries. I thought we were in the transfer window. Oh no. This is terrifying. We're gonna have to finish the season with this team right here. And then Kamara will come in January. No, in the summer. We're doing pre-season. Well, I guess we have to just sign players for the future then with the money we have, because I still have about 20 million that can be used to sign a good backup for next season. Oh my god, this is horrendous. I thought we could make signings now. Well, let's just go to the end of the season and see how this will play out with this injured team. How many injuries? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 injuries. And they're pretty much all first team players. Oh my god. End of the season is here, and yes, we are in the top 12. Oof. I know that might seem like not much of an achievement, but we started the season so bad. Oh my god, we're in the top 12. That means probably things are gonna be better. Are we in the top 10? Yes, wait, we've actually done pretty well. Ninth place. You know what? I will take it. Still one place below Man United, so we had a similar end to the season. Let me remind, this is without any transfer window and with the major injury crisis we had. Let's check the team. Before we check in out the competition, I want to see how the team is doing. Is everyone back from injury? And it looks like it's going pretty well. Romero has grown, Pedro Porro has grown. Udogie, Vicario, these role players were injured at the start. Bentancur has made it into the first team. Papasar is now 81 rated. Richarlison has dropped to the bench. Danzo is only alone here. Archie Gray is on the bench. I guess it's doing pretty well, the team. Kinski's on the bench now. I think he was a starting goalkeeper for a while because Vicario was injured. Everyone's back though, and I'm excited for next season where we can have a proper transfer window. Let's see who got us all the goals and assists. I'm pretty sure it might have been Richarlison. 11 goals with Charles, 17 goals for Solanke and 8 assists, even though he was injured. I guess it all came from before he was injured. Then Scarlett grabbing 4 goals off the bench. 7 stars, 4 goals, good for a young striker. Probably will sell Richarlison or Solanke next season. I will sell Richarlison actually. He's a year older and buy a new striker and have Solanke as backup. Brennan Johnson, 14 goals, 3 assists. He was also injured, but did quite well. Kulusevski, 15 assists, 11 goals. Brilliant player. 25 years of age. He will be here for the rest of the takeover, I think. Otto batting well. Oh, Heung-min Son. 31, 13 assists. Did not get injured a single time. The most reliable player we have. Our captain, South Korean Heung-min Son. I'm dreading the day that we have to replace him. But I think I could keep him next season. Mike Kimura as well, a very exciting talent. Played 16 games, only got a goal and 2 assists. Not good at the stats, but he's only 17. I'm going to try to develop this kid to be a good squad player. Bergwall played 38 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. I think he's a great talent as well. Lucas Bergwall, obviously in real life, he's a good talent. 38 games. I would like him to grow a little bit more, but what can you do? Bentancur, 10 goals. Madison, 12 goals. So it was quite spread, but Heung-min Son is the star player. Now it's time to see what we did in the other competitions, and did we finally win Tottenham Hotspurs a trophy? First, let's check the FA Cup. No, we're in the final. We lost to Newcastle. How do we lose to Newcastle after we beat Liverpool 3-1? We lose in the final to Newcastle 1-0. That's the Spurs mentality. Super Cup, Real Madrid won that. Carabao Cup. Wait, yes! We got revenge on Newcastle 4-0. Wait, technically Newcastle got revenge on us by winning the FA Cup, which is a bigger tournament. But yes, we won Spurs a trophy. Brilliant. First season, one trophy. With that injury crisis, I'll take it. And we did not just win, we destroyed them. Champions League is going to be Arsenal and Inter. Wait, has the Europa League finally ever been played? Conference League won by Chelsea. Let's check. Oh, get in! Oh my god, let's go! We beat Athletic Club in the semi-final, and we beat Fenerbahce to win the Europa League. We're going to be in the Champions League next season. 2-1 Spurs, barely against the Turkish side. And you know what this means? A lot of money next season. Champions League football, no injury crisis. Things are looking up for us. Let's head straight into season 2 and see how the team looks like and where we need to make improvements. New season, and we have been blessed by the Champions League money, and a new striker has come in by the name of Jonathan David from the French League. He was bound to move this summer, and he's chosen Spurs, win the Champions League, coming fresh winning 2 trophies, to be the first team striker and compete with Dominic Solanke. It was either him or João Pedro, but João Pedro was the same rating as Solanke, and he doesn't really fit our play style. So I chose to go for, let's just put him in the team. Jonathan David, look how many players we have in this club. A lot of these players will just get sold, and that will also free up a lot of budget for new signings. The next player I want to sign, we have the money for it. Obviously, after all the players are sold, the players we don't use, like all of these reserves. Then I want to buy a central defensive midfielder. Bissouma's good, but I think he's more become a mid-table player. 28 years of age, did well last season, but not well enough. It's time to upgrade. We have an 86 rated centre back and a goalkeeper. We have Kulusevski, David, and Son. Bissouma just doesn't fit in this team. A central defensive midfielder, and then maybe I can put Papa Matasar in the first team, sell Bentancur, and buy a world class midfielder. But I don't think we're gonna have the money for that. So let's just get the CDM in first after the player sales. Yes. Guys, I forgot last season I did sign Boubacar Kamara, so we don't need to sign a central defensive midfielder because I already took care of it last season. Look how good this team looks now, and now I can focus on either signing a world-class midfielder, which is what I'm going to do, or I could go for a left winger, but Son performed so well last season, I'm going to keep him at least until January. So let's get that midfielder, and we can have more fun with that now, because it's not a necessity, but it's an upgrade which we choose to do. Brilliant. I've agreed a fee with Barcelona for the contract expiring of Frankie de Jong. I've got him on a pretty cheap deal actually, 65 million for the 28-year-old. He's 87 rated. He will be our highest rated player. Can I get him in that midfield? If I can, we might be well on our way to winning the Champions League in a couple of seasons. Remember, Spurs got to the Champions League final a few years ago, and that was with Kane and Son when they did a miraculous comeback against Ajax where Lucas Moura clutched up. So we're not that far away from being in the Champions League. If we look to the past and the future, I think we still have a big chance. I'm not going to give him 200k a week because that's what he was earning at Barcelona. Let's get him on a bit of a wage cut. And Frankie de Jong, welcome to Tottenham Hotspurs. Let's keep the rest of the money we have until January to prepare for a possible injury crisis. We know Spurs love an injury crisis. So let's go halfway through the season and see how we are doing and if we need to make any more improvements. But I love this team at the moment. Wait, I wasn't paying attention, and one of our brightest talents, Brian Gill, has been sold. Well, this is not Brian Gill. Alejo Veliz has also gone to Freiburg for 10 million, which is a good transfer. But this is the player, Brian Gill to Arsenal, our biggest rival, for 40 million. His contract was expiring, and Arsenal snapped him up. We got some money, but he was 81 rated. Could have been the future replacement for Heung-min Son, and he's gone to Arsenal. Oh my god, that is sad. Oh my days. Well, I guess we're gonna do without him this rebuild. Let's hope he doesn't come back to bite us. Wait, I noticed Dragusin was our only backup centre back, so I'm gonna try to get Pau Barsi from Barcelona to be our backup centre back for the season. Archie can play centre back, but I want him to be the backup midfielder because I think he's better in an advanced role. And there we go, 26.2 million, enough to agree a fee with Barcelona. And you might have seen on the shortlist, if you didn't go back and pause the video, I showed it for a second. If you want a teaser of the left wingers, I'm lining up to replace Heung-min Son, maybe in January or in the summer. And as you can see, we have 198 million in the budget after absolutely destroying our whole team. No, not destroying, selling all of our reserves. But Xavier Kovarsi 100k a week, I think he deserves it. He's gonna be here for a while, and to sit on the bench from going from Barcelona to Spurs, we have to give him a hefty wage to convince him. 26.2 million plus a hefty wage fee. Welcome to Spurs. Backup centre back, Pau Kovarsi. We are in January. This is how the team is looking. You might notice. Where is Jonathan David? Well, he's picked up an injury. When will it end with this club? But the positive thing is Kulusevski is doing really well. De Jong, brilliant. Romero and Van de Ven growing brilliantly. Parra and Udogi. This team looks like a Champions League winning team. The only thing I want to improve is the left wing, unfortunately. Son is 33, 86 rated. He's still a good player, but he's just going to downgrade. And I have a lot of money, so I'm going to do this in January. Let's go in for a new first team left winger. Oh my god, I've just signed Lamine Yamal to be your left winger. You won't believe it. Oh my god. Oh my god, he sees this team as a Champions League winning team and a Premier League winning team. Tottenham Hotspurs, a team that last season riddled with injuries. We have improved so much. This just shows what Tottenham can become in real life if they appoint me as their manager and get rid of their injury crisis. Lamine Yamal, welcome to the team. 87 rated left winger, 18 years of age, 160 million pounds with Barcelona, solving their financial crisis forever probably. And now we're good for the rest of the season. Let's put him in. Season is over. This is how the team is looking like, and it looks like an amazing team. The team is gelling together very well, it looks like, and this is a team that I think definitely could have won the Champions League this season and even the Premier League and every other trophy. But it's down to the mentality of these players. Has the Spurs mentality finally been demolished with the players like De Jong, Lamine Yamal growing into this team with the already existing stars like Vicario, Van de Ven, and Pedro Porro, and Udogi? We have an unchanged back five, which is absolutely incredible, which shows the base layer Tottenham have to build from this team. Also, Kulusevski and Son still being in the team. But let me stop yapping and show you guys the stats. And if we won any trophies this season, and by the way, guys, we have to win the Champions League to complete this challenge. So if we won the Premier League but not the Champions League, then we have not completed the challenge. But if we have won the Champions League and not the Premier League, then we have completed the challenge. The Champions League is the end goal. Jonathan David, 35 goals, 8 assists. Brilliant signing from me, if I can say so myself. Solanke came off the bench, did pretty well. Lamine Yamal, very underwhelming season, 7 goals, 8 assists. Oh wait, he came in through January only. That's actually good. If he only played 6 games in the Premier League, I guess Heung-min Son took his spot. Kulusevski, 16 goals, 8 assists, 64 games in one season is crazy. Damn. Heung-min Son, oh my god, 36 goals, 11 assists from our captain and Korean, the Spurs legend, Heung-min Son. Lucas Bergwijn did pretty well. Frankie de Jong, 11 goals, 18 assists. What a signing. James Madison, 8 goals, 12 assists as well. Brilliant from our team. Let's see if we paid off and if we won any trophies, though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm expecting us to be crowned Premier League winners and Champions League winners because of this team, but it's just to see. Newcastle 10, let's just go to the top 4. Oh, we're top 3. Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United have not won the title. It's us, Arsenal, or Manchester City. Oh, and man, Arsenal win it. Oh man, we finished third. Only 7 points out from the title. That's 3 wins. Well, Let's hope we won every other competition. We did not win the FA Cup. We lost to Liverpool in the semi-finals. Did we win the Carabao Cup? Back-to-back Carabao Cup winners. People are starting to call us out from being Mickey Mouse Trophy winners, winning the Carabao Cup twice. Preseason Cup, I don't care, we finished third in that. Super Cup? Yes, we beat Inter. We were in this competition because they won the Europa League. We beat Inter, that's second trophy of the season, now the big one. Let's check the Europa League first. What's a final? 5-4, Roma won. And Aston Villa won the Conference League, but now the biggest trophy of them all. Let's check the Champions League. We finished fourth in the group stage, which is good. That means we don't have to go to the playoff round. Why is the Conference League graphic here? It's been so long and the EF still not fixed it. Round of 16? Yes, we beat Wolfsburg barely on aggregate. We drew 2-2. Quarterfinals. Oh my god, we beat Real Madrid! What? We lost 3-1 in the first game, and we came back to win 4-3 on aggregate. We're in the semi-finals of the Champions League. We've knocked out the biggest competitor. Bayern are out, Dortmund are out, and Liverpool are out. Please don't give us Manchester City or Atletico Madrid. Oh my god, we beat City! It's also Real Sociedad to complete this challenge. Tottenham Hotspurs, come on, please. Oh my god, 4-0. Oh my god, it wasn't even a competition in the final. Let me just go back out and in because it looks like we've won the Conference League with that design right there. There you go, the Champions League winners, Tottenham Hotspurs. What a team we've built. Brilliant signings. And thank you guys for watching this Tottenham Hotspurs takeover. Let me know who else you want me to take over down in the comments. See you guys next time.